Friday, 257.6. It is my objective to get you an entire full day of eating and show you my full pull day in the gym. I will do my absolute best, and I'll see you at meal 1. Alrighty, so I got my cardio done. This is going to be meal 1. You guys know me, cream of rice bowl. I've been really enjoying the cookies and cream from Veg. You can use code BodybuildingVegan. They actually have little cookie chunks in there. So really nice texture. See, there we can see some. But I put some cashew yogurt on top with strawberries and obviously the cream of rice. It's gonna be 104 carbs. I think it was 14 fat and 64 grams of protein. Eat this and then do some work on clients and then go to the gym. All right, so working on another ebook, getting ready for the webinar. Hey, that's me. Just had my 2 scoops of the Veg Nutrition pre-workout. I love this before the gym. And I've got my intro workouts here. I'll try and somewhere maybe on here put the link to make an intro workout, but you could just Google Bodybuilding Vegan on YouTube, intro workout drink. You'll see exactly what I put in here, but this would be about 35 grams of carbs. Put on a shirt, get my butt to the gym. There's Allie. All right, so I've got my mic on. I'm gonna try to at least walk you through a little bit of what I'm doing here today. I'm gonna warm up possibly with some pullovers and then jump into my full pull day for you guys. It's all listed in the bulk training log. I'll try to put the link down below. If you can't find it, comment and I'll get it back to you. All right, so start off with some pullovers. I actually haven't used a big wide bar like this in a while, but that's okay. We're gonna just go roughly neutral, like shoulder grip here. For me, I really do like to stick my butt back, hinge at my hips, almost like an RDL. Because what this does, versus like if I stand up straight here, or even just kind of straight like this, I'm not really stretching my lats. But if we're able to come back, really lean into it, I'm already feeling a lat stretch. And then I try almost like a swimmer. I pretend I'm in a pool and I swim my hands in front of me. So it's not like a pull in towards me motion, it's push down and out in like a big arc. So I'm gonna do a couple sets here. The dumbbells were not available. Really just trying to get mentally and physically warmed up. And then we're gonna begin the real workout where I log things with lat pull downs next. So I'll see you guys at lat pull downs. All right, so we're gonna do lat pull downs. I am a big advocate for using straps. I don't like to let my grip hold me back from whatever my back's true potential is. Some other notes for these. I do like to have a slight bit of lean back, but not laying down while standing up. I also don't stay perfectly upright. I try to limit body English. I'm going, admittedly, for me, somewhat heavy here. For grip, I have a whole video breaking this down, so you guys should check that out. I'll try and link it on the screen or at least put it in the show notes below. But grip about shoulder width and then driving down with my elbows. And another thing, especially as you start to go heavy on these, lock yourself in as tight as possible with your lower body. So I really dig my legs in and like push through my toes up into my knees into the pad to try and get as much tension down there as possible so that my upper body is as stable as possible. I prefer a thumbless grip, and now we're just gonna drive. Ooh, control the negative. Okay, that was failure. Really great back exercise. I honestly feel like it should be in probably anybody's programming. So we're gonna do another 2 sets here. I'll see you at the next one. Alrighty, so next we have the old school dumbbell bent over row. I used to do these a lot when I was younger. I also used to do them with, I will say, much poorer form. All right, so I prefer these where I'm able to really brace with my non-working arm. I'll put my legs staggered pretty wide. And what I want you guys to focus on, it's not a direct pull up towards your chest. And it's also not starting your lawnmower. For me, I really do like to try and get my back straight
and then make that driving of my elbow back. Like imagine somebody's putting their hand on your waist and you want to like hit them with your elbow, something like that. I'll still use straps. I go thumbless. I try to stretch at the bottom and really feel my lats stretching, but without just leaning into it. Because when you lean, there's no more stretch. But if you go like this, you're able to stretch further. So let's go ahead and without further ado, do a set. Oh, squeeze at the top too. Oh. Oh. Now, I used to go way heavier than this, but what I found is, especially for me for back day, if I go heavy, I often lose the form and the mind-muscle connection. And even though it might sound counterintuitive, going lighter has long-term allowed me to build more muscle. I used to lift more than this probably 10 years ago, but I don't think I lifted it this way 10 years ago. Alrighty, so this was supposed to be a single arm machine pull down. I loaded up all the weight and realized it's not meant for that. It's meant for overhand, both arms at the same time. I'm kind of stuck here. I could go somewhere else, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Now, there might be somebody in the comments that's like, oh my God, it's the same as the lat pull down. It's very similar, but people do pull-ups and lat pull down all in the same workout all the time, so I'm not super concerned. This is what's working for me. I think, you know, if I had it my way, like Burger King, I would have a little bit of a different setup here, but I'm gonna make the most of it. I'm gonna just do some hard work, and I don't know, I like this machine in general. I forgot it was here, so I'm gonna use it, even though it's not exactly what I was looking for. And I think this is something that you can take home, is having the perfect programming is nowhere near as important as having the proper intensity. So that's what I'm gonna attempt to demonstrate and bring here. So let's get it. Driving down through elbows, flexing lats, controlling a negative, full range of motion, getting a stretch, all the things. Come on. Alrighty. It's gonna be the last major back movement of today. Alrighty, and next on our list of tricks, we are going to do the John Meadows special. There is a video on my channel walking you through this step by step, so I really suggest you check this out. It's the rear delt drop set of death, and it utilizes a few things. It utilizes high reps, relatively high weight for such a small muscle group. Like, these are 55-pound dumbbells. I would never be able to do rear delt flies with these, but I can do partial range of motion with these. And I could not find a single other free machine at this gym, so opting to do these instead. And the cool part is it's so hard. A set's gonna take me 4 or 5 minutes, but then I am done. Really gonna go for just keeping my chest locked in here, not doing a lot of shrugging, keeping my rear delts stretched, and then flexed. So I'm gonna just push these out to the side as many times as I can until I hit failure. Drop a set, do the same, drop a set, do the same. All right, might look silly, might look easy. If you think it is, I highly recommend you give them a try. Try and get a little higher on it. For this last one, I try to get the full range of motion until I can't. And then, as silly as this might look, just my hands. Oh. Well, that's fun. You guys can try that one at home. Pretty cool. The Vegan Strong team is on the TV here at Crunch. I'm actually gonna go see them tomorrow. For right now, do some preacher curls here. I really enjoy these. You can safely get a stretch at the bottom with the machine over the dumbbell, and it's really solid contraction at the top. So got it a little heavy here. Goal is a full contraction on each rep and a full stretch on each rep. Controlled. Stretch, good. Keeping triceps pressed down into the pad. And to failure. Always to failure. Pretty much, if you're trying to build muscle, you should probably be going to failure. All right, so for our last exercise, we're gonna do dumbbell hammer curls. I was just explaining these to a client. We wanna like karate chop. So if we're karate chopping, we're doing this. We're not doing any of this. We're not swinging this arm forward. Like think about like literally karate chopping and then do the reverse of that. Karate chop, reverse. So let me take you guys through a set. I think we got 10 last week, so obviously the goal would be, let's beat last week. And at least on the road, I can track dumbbells. Oof. Trying to keep that elbow locked in place. You see, it's about hitting me in the chest. Don't need to raise it too high to get your biceps involved. I think that's 6, 7, 8, 8, all right, do we got one more? I don't know. Not really. If I were tracking it, I'd probably call it 10.5. But hey, only one way to find out is to actually go to failure. So when you're not sure, find out. As long as it's safe to do so. All right, this is gonna be it as far as training today. I usually do some cardio after. Honestly, logging all this publicly has forced me to train abs. I have pretty much always left abs out. If you're a client, then you would know that this is in your plan. I like to do some sort of like hanging leg raise because it allows you to stretch your lats at the top while you're also training your abs. So kind of a 2-for-1. I don't stretch enough anyways. All right, jump acquired. All right. And I like to keep my legs slightly in front of me. I don't like fully straighten out. And try to lower down controlled as well as you do these. Alrighty, just finished. Nice and warm out here in the Florida heat. Bodybuilding Vegan Mobile over there is started up and ready to go. Gonna get my post-workout bowl like normal. 60 grams of veg with 20 grams of the edamame puffs for some crunch on top with a couple grams of salt to get my electrolytes back in. So gonna do that. Gonna make it right here. Gonna drive home. I guess get ready for another meal and then get ready for my webinar. All right, life pro tip. Always add water slowly. If you add too much water, you make soup. But it is what it is. We're gonna eat this. Haha, mushrooms. And I will see you guys in the next one.
All right, meal 3. I've made my baby food, basically blended peas with nooch. And then I have some sagace here, basically like noodles with avocado. I'm gonna add my sugar-free ketchup and some hot sauce. So sit down and eat this while I work on getting a few things ready for the presentation and catching up on clients. All right, Alex has got me logged in, so we're gonna be dropping this in about 50 minutes. I got another giant bowl of cream of rice right here. Berries on top, you can't see it, but there is some pecan butter in there as well. Honestly, probably my favorite meal of all time. So I have one more of this, and I actually have 2 new meals coming up for meal 5 and meal 6. But first, we gotta do this. Say hello, you're gonna be YouTube famous.
What's up, YouTube? Alex, the Scott coach. You're making that
Oh, we're game planning here after the webinar, but I'm trying to eat my damn food, Alex. I got these shredded hash brown potatoes, a couple of these field roast smoked apple sausages. I figured I'd get you guys something different. You always complain that I eat the same shit every single day, but now we're gonna give them something new. How you doing?
Good. Doing fantastic. I'm excited to launch Vegan Squat Coaching Body Shred Program. Check it out, everybody.
By the time this is live, you could be in our body shred program.
Yes.
Food. Look at him. He's such a good worker. He knows to plug the stuff. All right, back to the regularly programmed eating. All right, well, Alex left me, and that's okay. I love him. And this is what we got for dinner. 2 of these sausage links, half the bag of potatoes, some sugar-free ketchup. Full disclosure, I think I pulled the wrong one from my Fitness Pal, so we might actually get 380 grams of protein today. We can add that to the title. Going extra big. Proteins and carbs have basically the same caloric input, so on a day like this, if you go a little over on protein, go a little under on carbs, and you'll be just fine. So that's probably what I'm gonna do. It's me again. I figured I haven't shown you guys eating literally any food all day, so maybe I'll do a little taste test for you. I guess I'll probably taste test the next meal too. I might be in a slightly altered state by then, but we'll see. Breakfast for dinner. That's the way to grow. Want to get a shirt like this? Check out the link below. You can get a shirt as you grow. Got something special for dinner. This multigrain blend with vegetables. Fully cooked already, so I guess I cooked it for nothing, but some water, barley, corn, spelt, which I guess is wheat. I did not know that. Did you know that's how spelt was spelt? I'm tired. I'm gonna have this. I've paired it with some sagace. That's gonna be it for tonight, guys. I'll give you all another little live taste test here. See how that spelt tastes with some sagace. I'll probably season it with something later, but we'll give it a try. Woo. Fun. It's not bad, a little bland. Then again, I didn't even put salt on it, so I need to season this. Not bad, I'm gonna eat it. That's it for a day. A little bit high on protein. I think it was like 380. Compensated by going slightly under on carbs. I think fat was just slightly over as well, but I mean, realistically, we're right on line for where we should be. So, it's gonna be it for tonight, guys. And this might be it for the vlog. We'll see.